Hey guys, it's Michelle with Tennis Warehouse. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the Solinco Whiteout family of rackets. Solinco is a brand that you may know because of their strings. They have some of our favorite strings. You're going to see a lot of these rackets have Hyper G in them, but they also are making insanely awesome rackets. The Whiteout is my favorite family. All of these rackets next to each other look very similar and the properties are very similar. The molds are all the same, the head sizes are all the same, but we're gonna talk through some of the differences. So first things first, I do wanna let you know that I would suggest the Solinco Whiteouts to a pretty experienced player. So a beginner probably doesn't wanna start here. These rackets come with some experience needed to hit them effectively. We're gonna start with the lightest racket in the family. This is the Whiteout 290. Something that's also really cool about Solinco is they do have weighted modules, 5 and 10 grams, that you can use to modify your racket. So if you wanna start with the 290 and use it as a platform racket, I think that's a really cool option. All of these rackets are 98 square inches and they all have the same beam width. The thing that changes will be the string pattern, and then obviously this is a 290, so this is gonna be the lightest weight, but once we go up from there, you're gonna see very similar weights. 98 square inches, 10.7 ounces strung. The stiffness is all the same on these as well, so we're right about mid 60s, a little higher, 67 on this guy, and a 314 swing weight. So again, this is gonna be the easiest one to swing, but if you wanna modify it, I think that's a great option. From there, we're gonna look at the standard 305, 98 square inches, 16 by 19 string pattern, 11.4 ounces strung, 66 RA. These rackets give you such good feel and controlled precision as well as access to power. They're super stable. Check out our racket reviews on several of these to see how we like them. But I also wanted to mention the customer reviews on these rackets is really where you're gonna wanna go. There is not a review under a 4.5 stars. So definitely, if you don't trust us, trust the customers. This racket's gonna be kind of like that platform. And then from there, we're gonna see a lot of different things going on. So from the 305, I'm gonna show you the 305. This is the 18 by 20. So same racket as before, just a tighter string pattern. So if you like a little bit more controlled response, this is gonna be where you're going. 98 square inches still 11.4 ounces strung, 66 RA. The swing weight is 324 on this one. Really like this racket. It's very stable, very friendly outside of the sweet spot. Now from there, we're gonna talk about some extended rackets. There aren't a ton of extended rackets on the market. This is the 305 extended 18 by 20. So same racket that we just looked at, just a ½ inch longer. So you still have that 98 square inches. It's about 11.4 ounces strung, 65 RA. The swing weight's a little higher on this one, 331. I personally prefer this one to the standard length just because it has a little bit more plow through power. Then of course we have a 16 by 19 305 extended racket. So this again is the same as that 16-19 305, but ½ inch longer. We've got 98 square inches, 11.4 ounces strung, 67 RA, 333 swing weight. Definitely more access to power and spin compared to that 18 by 20. Just kind of what you are looking for, personal preferences. I have a really hard time picking between these two string options because they're both insanely awesome rackets. I really love hitting both of them. Now, last but certainly not least, this racket lives rent-free in my tennis bag. This is the Solinco Whiteout 305 XTD Plus. I don't think there's another racket on the market except for the Blackout XTD Plus. This is 28 inches long. So if you grew up playing with extended rackets or if you've ever dabbled in the extended racket world, this one is a full inch longer than your standard length. Still comes in though at 98 square inches, 11.4 ounces strung. We actually have a little bit of a lower stiffness rating on this one because of that extended length. And this one's gonna be 16 by 19. What you're gonna notice right away though, this is at 345 for a swing weight. So it is a very beefy racket. This is a racket that's super fun to swing. I don't know if I would play a tournament with it unless I'm practicing a ton with it because it is very demanding. But again, it's in my bag every day because it's such a fun racket to hit. So if you're someone out there that likes just different rackets, this could be a fun one to just keep on hand. You will be hitting powerful through the court, blasting your opponent off the court if you can swing it. It's super fun. I cannot recommend it enough. I know we haven't done a full review on it, but I give it my stamp of approval for sure. And then if you are interested in another 28-inch racket, check out the Blackout. That one's gonna be a little bit easier to swing than this one. That's all I can say today about the Solinco Whiteout rackets. If you want to learn more about all the tech details, that is all on our website. If you want to demo one or buy one, go to tenniswarehouse.com.